All right, we're on. Welcome to Timeless Personal Growth and Development. In this video today, guys, I'm going to be talking about why we're having a hard time focusing on a specific task. But I'm going to also combine that with understanding to know if we're overworking or if we're underworking ourselves, and how to tell the difference. If you're in a situation where you need to maintain your focus or need to hold your focus for long periods of time, or you're having difficulty doing that, a number one thing would have to be eliminate any kind of distraction. So like, for example, when I have to do videos like this, I have to eliminate all distractions for myself. All distractions. So I have to put my phone into another room. I have to make sure there's not any noises outside. I usually, when I do make these videos or do any kind of work on the computer, get rid of my phone, make sure the baby is sleeping, taking his nap, because that is the number one distraction in my house. And also understanding that there's all sorts of stimulus, all sorts of distractions that are coming to you every single day. Our phone's the number one distraction. If you know you have responsibilities, you know, if that emails you gotta answer, you gotta write something, you gotta work on whatever it is, you gotta sit at home and study for an exam. Eliminate all distractions. Here's a tip for studying for an exam. I used to do this all the time, and this used to be a sense of pride for a lot of people that I went to school with. Yeah, cram everything in last minute, the night before the exam, the night before the project's due. Don't do that. It's not good. Your brain is going to interpret the information and learn the information that you need to learn by studying maybe a month in advance. If you were to do 20 minutes of studying every single day, a month in advance before an exam, your ability to learn and process what you're reading will be greatly increased than cramming everything in the night before. You'll maybe take in maybe 10% what you're supposed to learn the night before. When you give yourself time, it's like studying for an exam is similar to working out. You want to go to the gym and build a big chest? You're not going to go to the gym for 8 hours and build a big chest, because the human body doesn't work like that, just like the human brain doesn't work like that. You got to start training your body. Want to build a big chest? Work the chest out twice a week. Give your chest time to heal, grow, eat properly, sleep, repair itself for the next workout. Same concept can be used when you're studying. Don't study the night before. Study a month in advance, 20 minutes every day. You don't need to cram in 8 hours of studying every day. You're going to burn yourself out. 20 minutes every day in the morning. Preferably in the morning, where you're the most alert and you're the most awake, and your brain can focus the best. Have you ever noticed where doing work at the end of the day after supper is so much harder to focus? Focus on your brain on any kind of reading, any kind of writing you got to do, but doing that at the end of the day after dinner, it's so much harder. But doing it at the beginning of the day, when you had a coffee, got a little bit of a workout in, your brain will be at the optimal performance level in the morning, when you're well rested after a few hours of waking up. Your brain's alert, and that's where any kind of work that you need a lot of focus on, that work should be done in the morning. Always in the morning. When you have activities that maybe take a little less focus, a little less brain power, a little more relaxing, those can be in the afternoon. Well, again, we also got to eliminate all distractions too. When you're at the computer and you're working on anything and you have your phone next to you, your phone's going off, You can discipline your mind to ignore it, sure. But your brain has to work that much harder to ignore it. Because your phone's going off, you're getting notifications going off. You want to pick up that phone. You want to look at those notifications. So whatever you're going to focus on is going to be that much harder to focus when you're trying to focus on ignoring the notifications as well. That's going to be much, much harder. Eliminate all distractions. Phone and the people in your house. Find a quiet spot in your house. Focus. Isolate yourself for half hour, an hour. Focus on what you need to do. I'll transition a little bit into overworking. Spend a few minutes on that. I think it could be a difference in culture, where we pride ourselves on, yeah, work 12 hours a day. I'm great. I'm exhausted. I work 12 hours a day. That's great that people can work that long and be at work and make a good amount of money that long. For me, doing anything 12 hours a day is a big no-no. Because I get bored easily. I have difficulty focusing on the same task for long periods of time. So I need to transition to different tasks. When I go to work, I'm there for about 6-7 hours. I couldn't imagine going to work and being there for 12 hours every day. I need a break to focus on other things. I have other interests. I have hobbies. And it could be a mindset thing that people pride themselves on overworking. Great, it could be admirable that you're working 12, 13 hours a day. But you don't really have time for anything else other than eating and sleeping. And then again, if you're underworking, over relaxing. I think the past video I talked about relaxing too much, and how we relax. If we in a constant state of relaxation, that's actually not healthy for our bodies, especially for our immune system, because our immune system needs a certain amount of stress. So you'll find this when you overwork. When you're overworking, you're constantly in a state of working, and then you take a vacation. You allow your body to rest a little bit. Your body will have a tendency to get sick because you're in a constant state of stress, which releases cortisol through your body and through your brain, which builds your immune system. So overworking actually does keep you strong to a point. It can burn you out, but it can prevent you from getting sick as well. That's why we talked about, through the COVID lockdowns, how staying at home and locking yourself in your home and locking yourself, not going outside, not seeing people, actually made our immune systems worse, because we had nothing for our immune systems to fight against, to fight the virus. So lockdowns didn't really help at all. It actually made things worse. It actually made our immune systems worse, because our immune systems are similar to developing any kind of martial arts skill. You need opponents to fight against to get stronger, to build your skills. Your immune system is the same way. It needs a virus to fight against to get stronger. That's how you build immunity towards a virus, to expose yourself. And that's why, going back to overworking is not always a bad thing. It's a good thing, because it keeps you on your toes at all times. But you need to enjoy what you're doing as well. Because if you're not enjoying what you're doing, what the hell are you doing it for? Kind of wasting your life living on autopilot. You need to be able to enjoy what you're doing, so work doesn't necessarily feel like work. But also at the same time, you need time to spend with family and friends too, right? There's a difference. We all have responsibilities and tasks to do, and it's good to develop certain habits throughout your life, throughout your daily routine, to help you focus on those responsibilities. The biggest distraction I have to my child and my phone. I can turn off my phone. That's easy. I can't turn off my son. What I can do is wait till he goes to bed, takes a nap. Great, I got 2 hours to do what I gotta do. Any kind of work, any kind of video I need to make for you guys. Now is the time to do it. Eliminate all distractions. On that note, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, do me a big favor, like and subscribe. Time is personal growth and development. See you in the next one. Have a good one.